So welcome back to Studio 39, aka the Bear Cave. I'm Rob Odie. This is Spotlight 39. Like we do every time, we got another young man with another story to share. Before we get into it, though, please hit that subscribe button. Please continue to share on all your social media. Continue to blow this thing up so we can get these student athletes the looks, the exposure that they truly deserve. Now that that's out the way, man, let's have some fun. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do. We'll go from there.
My name is Chase Fambro. I currently attend Spalding High School. I play defensive end and outside linebacker class of 2022, and I'm 6'3", 240.
6'3", 240, class of 22. Predominantly linebacker, right?
Sir.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So look, did you were you fortunate enough to have a football season this year?
Yes, sir, we were.
Cool, man. So walk me through a little bit of how the season went as a team and then how it went for you individually.
The season didn't go as planned as it was, apparently. For the last 2 years, we went 1-9. So to me, that was motivation
Sure.
coming into the season. But for the last 3 years, I've had a whole new coaching staff, my freshman, sophomore, and junior. So
So
I
each
just had,
year you've had new staff each season?
yes, sir.
Damn. Okay.
So as a team, it was devastating. Like we can't get anything going, so we just had to work through it. But as a player, it motivated me and brought me to a whole new standard and the leadership towards the younger classmen that look up to me. I had to keep my composure at times, work through stuff. I can't argue when it's time to go in and point fingers at other people. So that's basically what it was.
Okay. So how was your season individually?
It was
How'd you show up?
it was great. I made some plays, got a couple of tackles, got some good film,
Okay.
amazing stuff that I got to
Yeah,
put.
man. So the fact that you were fortunate enough to be able to put some pads on and go play some football, that was a step in the right direction considering the times we're living, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
let's think about this season, right? So what are we had some great things, but what are some things that you learned from this season that you're gonna really make a focus in the during the off season to really perfect your craft?
Playing against a wing T offense. That's
Okay.
one thing.
So walk me through that. What's that mean?
To squeeze when a guard is going down and to be up under the first puller. That's what we need to work on.
Okay. And what's your plan of attack to work on that during the off season? You got a coach that you're working with? You're gonna be with teammates, or what do you got going on?
I'm going to be working with total athlete Dwight Johnson and also Pass Rush University PRU.
Okay. So we got some programs in place to help you perfect the craft, right? Do you have any combine showcases, camps, any 7v7 leagues, anything like that?
No, sir, but I currently just left from IMG at the show and I participated in the ESPN underclassmen camp.
Okay. So you were
Uh,
down in Bradenton, Florida?
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you got to go down there, show out a little bit and have probably some big eyes on you, right?
Right.
That's where the elite talent go down, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh man. So how'd that go for you? Talk to me a little bit about that.
It was amazing experience. Yeah, I got a chance to go up against some great players, people that are going to be higher rankings when they probably on Sundays playing right now.
Sure.
So it was a great competition.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. And yeah, you're now the third individual that I've had on the show in the past couple of days that was down there. So that's cool, man. If you get a chance, check them out. They're my last two episodes actually.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. So we've got the plan in place for the off season, right? And you're doing big things. Obviously, you got invited down to the show at IMG Academy. So obviously, you're on the radar of, quite a few, I would imagine. And how is your recruiting process going? What's that looking like for you?
It's going great. It all started September the 1st of my going into my junior year. That's when
Okay.
coaches started hitting me up, texting, seeing how I was doing, where I was at. So it was a special day for me.
Very cool, man. So September 1st is when it started. And you said they started hitting you via text message and things like that. Did they hit you on
Yes,
social
sir.
media? They go through your coaches?
Social media and coaches both.
Okay, so a little of this, little of that, right?
Yes, sir.
Do we have any official blessings that you've
Yes,
got right now?
yes, sir. Coastal Carolina and Austin P. Those are one
Okay.
one of those.
And then boys at Coastal Carolina, they're playing ball, aren't they?
There's some dogs.
Yeah, man. They're most certainly on the radar, more so than ever, right?
Yes, sir.
COVID it was a very strange year, but it gave a lot of programs, a spotlight that they normally wouldn't have, right? I mean, we
Yes,
caught
sir.
Coastal Carolina on, national television, what, probably 3 times
Oh,
this year,
ESPN.
at least, right?
Right,
And nothing against the program, but that's not something that would be normal for them, right? I mean, they've only been in
right.
the FBS, what, I think 4 years, give or take. Very similar to Liberty. Liberty, they got the show out this year, and they were on national television more so than they probably normally would have been. So, it's great to see programs like that, really building a culture and really making things happen. So, great job to them, and awesome that you got an opportunity, as one of the hopefully many, opportunities that you'll have to consider and figure out where's best for you. And you said it all started on September 1st, so it was pretty much junior year, right?
Yes, sir.
That's cool, man. So that's awesome. Super excited to watch that unfold and see, kind of where the future takes you. But nonetheless, with all this talent, how's your talent in the classroom? What's the grades looking like?
Amazing. 3.5 GPA,
3.5
80.
GPA. Okay, so we got the grades, we got the talent, right? We're on the radar. So we got a lot of great things happening. Very excited to watch that unfold, man. So let's do this. Let's talk a little bit about who you are outside of the game. Because we can watch your film. We can look at you on social media and we can see that you got crazy amounts of talent, and your future's bright as an athlete. But who are you as a person? So what is Chase involved with outside of the game of football?
I'm involved with Kappa League. Kappa League is basically a fraternity with for the little kids. We go out
Yeah.
and we do charity events and we provide for the homeless and the people that are in need.
Okay. That's pretty awesome, man. Anything else? Do you enjoy spending time with family and friends?
Oh,
You
yes,
kick
sir.
back, listen to some music, play some video games? Are you a techie? What else you got going on?
I'm a techie.
You're a techie. And
Yes,
when you
sir.
say a techie, what do you mean? What's your definition of a techie?
Playing games. I love
Oh,
to hang up with my boys. Sometimes it gets too intense. You got to
okay.
win, and I like to win.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to put the controllers down and step away for a minute, right? Like, nah, man, this ain't
Yes,
right.
sir. Right.
Nah. So, what kind of games you play? Are you a Fortnite, kind of guy, or are you a Madden 2K kind of guy?
I'm a Madden and Cold War type of guy.
Oh, cool. Okay, okay. So we got the football, we got the Call of Duty. See, that's
Sir.
my avenue, man. That's what I did when I had some time. Very cool, man. So look, I appreciate you taking the time. We've got a pretty great idea of who you are as a talent. That's no question. The future is incredibly bright. We got a great idea of what your recruiting process looks like and how it started. I think we got a pretty good snapshot of who you are as a person. You enjoy giving back. You're part of your community, but at the same time, you're a normal teenager. You have friends. Enjoy playing some video games, things like that. So all the right things in the right places at the right time, right? So I appreciate you taking the time. I'm going to close it out with one last question that I do every single time that I speak to a student athlete, and that question is: what motivates and what drives you to want to wake up tomorrow and be that much more successful than you were today?
What motivates me is these last 3 years that I had that record. It motivates me. People like going into a game with me and my team. We don't have nothing to lose. That's what I like about it. We don't have nothing to lose. So when we play, we got to play with full tilt and aggression. We got to come out with a chip on our shoulder.
Yeah, as you should, right? I mean, coaching staff changed each of your 3 years, right? The coaching staff, are they going to carry over to next year, or is that in question
Sure.
too?
They carrying over to next year.
Well, that's a blessing. So that way you get to continue to build that chemistry and really build on what you guys did this year. Go out there and show out. But in the meantime, man, for the viewers, please continue to do what you do and hit that subscribe button. Please continue to share on all your social media. Let's get these young men and women the exposure that they truly deserve so we can continue to share these stories, man. So I appreciate you taking the time, my man. Stay safe, stay healthy. Hopefully we get to stay in contact and run this back throughout your career. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I appreciate you. We'll chat.